Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Revelio.
Work hard and don't be afraid to fail.
What do we have here? Aloha Mora.
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
You're gonna have to order it off Amazon. That's where.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me at there.
Unless Verizon down there's got it. Yeah. Yeah, Verizon usually is the one's got all them phone cases for what it
You're
is.
here.
Walmart, when they
Good.
get them phones, like the straight talk
Sebastian,
phones, they're
that relic you
refurbished.
mentioned,
They're
I
basically
believe one of
refurbished.
Slytherin's students
They're
stumbled
old
upon the
phones,
relic during an
some of them.
assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I
Right.
must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this
Maybe you can
catacomb,
call
I
them
have to
out
find
if they
it.
got it or not.
For
Or you
Anne.
make a trip all the way up there.
I need to see her. I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered. Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin... stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study. I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished. Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you? I didn't. I promise. Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Oh my god. Wow, these things again.
At least now we know we're not alone in here. Perhaps that was it. Tomb will be insect-free. Yeah, the spiders aren't insects. Don't start. We're here for a reason. I'd say opening the door is justified. This room is taller than it looks.
Yes, sir.
Wingardium Leviosa. Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Watch your step. I nearly slipped there. Confringo. All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
We'll be fine, though.
Revelio.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur in there. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Outsiders. These odd.
What are you playing?
There's something here by the altar.
Oh.
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced the space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. No bone.
Repair it. This archway, we can find a way through. Did you hear that?
We're in a tomb. I assume. Come with the territory.
The student mentioned bones as the key. Therefore, bone piles must be what we need.
Confringo! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperius curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand's movement. It's not an easy spell to master. There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
It's different than what we faced before. Now we're also
Wingardium Leviosa! Accio!
That worked. Keep going.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Potato. Confringo.
Is it purple or anything? Yellow? Dodge and shit. You gotta dodge him, and then you gotta be able to like when he throws stuff at you, right? You have to hit triangle and it fucking at the perfect time, and then it'll put a shield over top of you. You throw like another spirit at it. You block it, and then it'll take and throw.
This catacomb
It'll
is
take and throw it. It'll take and throw something.
just as
throw
the
some
student
shit
Sari
back to him.
described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite
But at
some
the same time, you can also, when he throws it at you, you get a chance to hold it like L1 or R1, double tap it, and it'll take and throw it. It'll take and throw it back at him.
Confringo. Reparo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Hello? Sure, here, hang on. She just got out of the shower. She says she'll call you back. Alright. I still got a house phone her out there.
Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo.
I don't know why through the fucking bar.
Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
I can't figure this shit out myself.